employee had argument with his boss, he decided to resign from his position with the firm before he was terminated.
Right. The employee had an argument. Like argument. Had an argument with his boss. He decided to resign from his position with the firm before he was terminated. Okay.
The employee has an argument with his boss. He decided to resign from his position with the firm before he was terminated.
Terminated. Right. He was terminated. Boom. Terminated. Before he was terminated. Okay.
The employee had an agreement with the boss. He decided to resign from his position with the firm before he was terminated.
Right, very good. The employee had an argument with his boss. He decided to resign from his position with the firm before he was terminated. Okay.
The employee has an argument with his boss. He decided to resign from his position with the firm before he was terminated.
Right, before he was terminated. Go ahead.
The employee has an agreement with his boss. He decided to resign from his position with the firm before he was terminated.
Right, very good. He decided to resign from his position with the firm before he was terminated. Okay.
The element it has great engagement with his boss. He dismissed to risk from his husband with the
Firm
before he went terminated.
Before he was terminated. Dead. The employee had an argument. This is the spelling, but this is the pronunciation. Argument with his boss. He decided to resign from his position before he was terminated. Okay.
The employee had an argument with his boss. He decided to resign from his position with the firm before he was terminated.
Terminated. Very good. He decided to resign from his position with the firm before he was terminated. Okay.
The employee has argument with his boss. He decided to resign from his position with the firm before he was terminated.
Right. Very good. Good job. Before he was terminated. Okay.
The employee, he had argument which had it was he decided to resign from his position with the firm before he was terminated.
Terminated. Right. He decided to resign from his position with the firm before he was terminated. Terminated. Right. The employee. What is an employee? The opposite of employer. You're right. Yeah. No, the employee, the employer is somebody who is hiring an employee. So the employer, the boss, said, okay, you're hired. You are my employee. So the employee, the person working at at the company or the firm, person working there had an argument. An argument. What is an argument? Argument. A verbal disagreement. So, the employee had an argument, a verbal disagreement with his boss, his superior, the big guy at the company, he decided to resign. I'm leaving, I'm resigning from his job, his position. Maybe he was an assistant manager at the bank, let's say. So he decided to resign his position as assistant manager at the bank. And why? With the firm, with the bank, with the company, the organization, the firm that he worked for, he decided to resign. And why? Well, he had to. He was worried that he would be terminated. He would be fired. So a lot of people, if they see the end in sight and they're about to be fired, they'll resign. Because when you go for your next job, you can say, oh, I decided to resign. I wasn't happy with that company. But if you look at the record that says you were terminated, you were fired, well, what happened? Well, a little harder to explain. So a lot of people, if they think they're going to be terminated or fired, they'll resign beforehand so they can say, oh, I decided I wanted to try something new. All right, okay. You weren't fired? No, I wasn't fired. They didn't fire me. I resigned. Oh, okay. Maybe. Any questions about this? Employee, employer, different. Argument, disagreement, verbal, not fighting like that, but verbally arguing back and forth. A verbal fight, you could say. Argument. Decided to resign, sorry, leaving, thank you, goodbye. Rather than be terminated. Ended, over. Any questions?
Teacher?
Yeah.
How do you write the word fire?
Fire?
Yeah.
You can fire the gun. Ooh. Did I hit him? I think I missed. Ooh, okay, try again. Ooh. Fire, or the building is on fire. Burning, right? Fire the gun, the building is burning, it's on fire, or you can fire you're fired. Sorry, sir, okay.
So is the same meaning with the word terminate?
Terminate?
And fire same meaning?
Yeah. In a different context. In other words, the nice way is, I guess, is to say, I'm sorry, but we'll have to terminate your contract. In other words, you're fired. Ooh, sorry. It's the same idea, but a little sharper fire. Ooh. Hurts a little harder than terminate. But fire the gun, the building is on fire, and you're fired. Any other questions about this? Employee, employer. Argument. We had an argument. He got up and left. That was it. Resign, terminate. Sorry, we have to fire you. Any questions? Employee, employer. The employer is hiring employees.
Employer is more than one, and boss is just one. Is it right?
The employer can be a bank or a person. It depends on what you're talking about. Where do you work? Oh, my employer is the Standard Bank. Or my employer is the man that owns the stationery store, or the grocery store, or the pharmacy. I work for the pharmacist. He is my employer.
How about staff? Employee and staff, different?
No, a staff refers to a number of employees. A number of employees. The employer, the boss, could have a staff of 6 people, and they were all employees of the company. So my staff, you will meet with my staff this afternoon at 2 o'clock. So then when you go in there, there may be 4 people sitting there, and that's the boss's staff. So you would be meeting with my staff. That could be my assistants, boom, boom, boom.